Good morning. Got the Friday feeling. It's the beginning of June. It's National Donut Day, by the way. I've already had one so far. We're talking about inventory not going back to normal, automotive service professionals month, and drone. I don't even know.
Doomsday.
Drone apocalypse. We've been talking about AI a lot, so
Drone
how can we not include a story about military drones in this? It's not like the right way to end a Friday. Good morning, everybody. We hope you're ready for another awesome summer day in automotive. We'll say this first. After the show, if you don't know about it, we bounce right into David Long's All Things Used Cars room on Clubhouse. Yes. If you haven't been there, you should try it out. If you don't have the Clubhouse app, you can just download the Clubhouse app. You know how to do it already. Today we're talking about something about appraisals. A lot about appraisals.
Taking people with you or not on appraisals. So taking the client with you to go check out the car, and it's going to be full on battle royale up in there. Full on.
I wish we had that thing. Yeah, I mean, like, look, you're selling a house right now, and if you have somebody walking through your house like while you're there, it's just super awkward.
Yep,
that's good. That's what I'm going to say. It's awkward for everybody.
It is awkward. It is
awkward. We also have, we're going to be in Atlanta in just under 2 weeks, about 10 days from now. We're in Atlanta on the 14th, Buckhead Theater. We're going to screen our More Than Cars network TV show. We're going to put on the Live Tonight show with the full band and Cirillo. And we got some new game shows for this one. We also have an amazing list of special guests on the show. We have Eric Tiffany Wells, we have Liza Borges, we have Patrick Abad, Todd Caputo, Steve Greenfield, Kerry Wise.
It's epic.
I'm missing a couple people, but we have a lot.
This is so much good.
All the
conversation is
stuff.
Gonna be great. Yeah.
This is kind of our last Live Tonight show until Christmas, I think. It probably will be with a SotoCon. Yeah. So we're pulling out all the stops. If you're in the Atlanta area or can get there easy, please go to asotox.com and join us. If you're a dealer, work for a dealer, we're going to let you in for free, and you're going to walk home with swag and smiles and food and stories. Promise.
Yes. Stories on stories. All right, let's get into it. Let's go.
Okay. So according to automotive industry consultancy Cloud Theory, pre-COVID inventory levels may never return. Even though sales are rebounded, surpassing pre-pandemic levels, inventory obviously has stayed low. This has led to kind of like an industry-wide reconsideration of where it should actually be. So here's the breakdown. Pre-COVID, this sounds crazy though when you think about it. Pre-COVID levels of inventory were 3 to 3.5 million vehicles. Inventory fell actually below 1 million in the fall of 2021, right? We were just in the hundreds of thousands, which is crazy. It came back up through about 2 million late 2022 and where we are right about now. And Cloud Theory's head of data science and analytics, Rick Wainschel, predicts a new normal of inventory between 2.5 million. So not much more than we have now, coupled with a more balanced trim mix due to affordability issues. And this just makes all the sense in the world, right? We figured out a better way to do it.
A ton of sense. I'm still
the human nature.
Yeah. I'm still not buying it because we've seen some manufacturers like not even come close to that. Others. So maybe like the dichotomy of manufacturer opinions on this will keep it balanced in the inventory world.
Because some are going to like keep it low.
Yep.
And some are going to like ramp back up.
Some are going to see the value of keeping it low and being intentional about that. And some are just going to see the value of pushing as much wholesale as they possibly can into the dealer network. So, I'm still holding out for it. We'll see if that actually happens. I think just with the advent of people moving out of cities, we're going to require more inventory continually as remote work still stays strong, as people move into suburbs and rural areas. And so like inventory has to meet that demand. I don't know. We'll see. I would love for it to stay that way because I enjoy hearing about the profitability of my brothers and sisters in the retail world.
It's a good way to be. I'm trying to think of a segue.
No,
it's just tough. We're just going to hit
the segue is I cannot wait for this next story.
Stop. The Institute for not only is it National Donut Day, but the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence, you know it as the ASE, the certification that techs need to get, has named June, the month of June, as Automotive Service Professionals Month. In a statement, ASE highlighted the crucial role of automotive service professionals, saying that like cars are getting more complicated, they have to work even harder to keep up, And like, we need to recognize these men and women who just every day are out there fixing the cars, doing the work, staying up to date, learning the new complexity, and hitting the challenges head on. So they have a little hashtag. We'll see what happens. It's ASPM, Automotive Service Professionals Month, I guess.
I love it. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
But hey, if you and we know you are an advisor today or a service professional, technician, like, they might not even know that it's Automotive Service Professionals Month. It's an awesome time to make a big deal about it.
Make a huge deal, like run out of any meeting that you have, take your whole sales department into the service department, celebrate the heck out of the service team for what they're doing. Take a big old photo of all of the techs, post it on every social media platform that you possibly can. Do interviews with all of your techs for social media. Talk about what they're talking about, engage with them, and put it on social media. Share it with your communities. Use this opportunity to lean into your service department, especially. I mean, how key is this? It is travel time. Everybody gets their car ready to go travel in the summer.
Yep.
Why not lean into the fact that the ASE has just given you this wide open opportunity to celebrate your people, which also promotes them into your community, sharing, come on, use our team because we care about who you are. I can't think of like a better mashup of all of the things that are great about auto. I'm so pumped. I can talk about this for 20 minutes.
Lob it over the plate. Why don't you, Kyle?
Just freaking soft pitch, bro. Soft pitch. Unbelievable.
When we released More Than Cars, you should check it out, by the way, morethancars.tv. When we released it, I can't remember who posted it, and somebody was commenting on it, and they said, bet they don't show any service techs. I was like, oh, really? I was like, well, watch it. Yeah.
One at each store, yo.
Except for the very beginning, you're gonna meet Peggy, right? You're gonna meet the PDI tech. We went straight PDI tech. So yeah, we love being able to celebrate the whole dealership. And the reality, everyone who's really in the industry knows that it takes both sides of the house to execute an amazing experience. And if you don't believe that, then I would just probably guess that your workplace is pretty toxic. Hey, you just gotta call it out for what it is. Speaking of toxic,
segue time.
All right, we're gonna run this down for you. So yesterday, or a couple days ago,
we're gonna end on a high note here.
Yeah, real high note. Get you rocking into your Friday. During a joint U.S.-South Korea military drill, an AI drone surprisingly treated its human controller as a mission hindrance. Your incident, straight out of a science fiction movie, is sparking intense discussions about the rules of using AI in war and how to keep humans in charge of self-operating weapons. Basically, what happened? The drone was given these points.
So it's a simulation. Let's double down on that.
It is a simulation. So no live ammo.
Into this. Yeah, no. There's no live things. It's like literally a simulation. No live ammo. It's not actually happening. It's like the computers and the people talking.
Yes, exactly. So basically what happens, it's given this directive, the mission to kill these simulated sites.
A SAM site. So a SAM site is like when you know, it's like the missile defense system. So when you're gonna fly into a country, the little boxy things that we've all seen them in movies. We've seen Top Gun, right? Okay.
So the failsafe here was the drone was sent on the mission. The human operator was given the final kill, no kill option. Well, the operator at this point gave the no kill command, and the drone was like, nah, bro, you're in my way. Kicked him out, and even went so far to take out the operator when they introduced a new rule on new testing that said don't kill the operator. The drone went and took out the communications tower so that the operator couldn't communicate with the drone, thereby enabling him to complete the mission.
Basically, it's the drone, the AI drone equivalent of like the kid sticking his fingers in the ears and be like, nah, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
So that is just like, you know, we've been talking a lot about AI, which is why we put the story in like GPT. Yesterday, we talked about like a lot of people like warning, hey, like we got to pay attention to this. And this the surface right away. It's just like, yeah, like I hope somebody's paying attention to this. Now, I'm sure there are. I told my 16-year-old son, Miles, the story. He's like, well, yeah, I mean, like, it just does what you tell it to do, right? Exactly. And you told it to prioritize, you know, the SAM site. And so it's like, well, if that's my priority, it's like, okay, well, the priority is that, and don't kill the operator. It's like, okay, it won't kill the operator. Prioritize the sales site.
Communications with you, and there's just a lot of learning that happens.
There's a quote from Colonel Tucker. I don't know. This is a great name. Tucker Cinco Hamilton. He's got a nickname. I just picture the general from Monsters vs. Aliens. He's the chief of AI test and operations for the U.S. Air Force, and he says, "Look, you can't have a conversation about artificial intelligence, intelligent machine learning, or autonomy if you're not going to talk about ethics and AI."
Wild stuff. Ethics and technology. Here it comes.
I know it. Well, I mean, there's another story we didn't include today, and it had to do with Rivian saying that they don't have AI chatbots in their service at all. It's all human. They're like, when you text us, no matter what time of day, you're talking to a caring, empathetic human. Should have put that story in, but we didn't. But either way, you're going to leave today. You're going to leave this podcast right now, and you have the opportunity to not AI, to directly connect with another human. Celebrate somebody, celebrate your team, celebrate your community, and go do it.